Hello and welcome to Move the Line Prop Drop Show presented by Sharpstack. I'm Ryan Noonan, joined again by my friends Connor Allen, John Hyslop. Reunited and it feels so good, fellows. Took the week off for Thanksgiving. Slop is back. His messages are back.
Let's go.
Slop, how was Thanksgiving, bud?
It was good. We had a great time. I watched a lot of football. I ate a lot of food. I drank a lot of beers. I got to be honest with you. For the first time ever, though, I felt like it was too long.
Like the day or like just like the weekend?
Break itself. Like Sunday was hitting. I was like, I got to get back to normalcy because this is getting too because I was getting loose. Like this is getting like I got to get back. I can't have 4-day weekends. I'm not built like that. Do you know what I mean? Like I won't come back. Like that's why you let me go too far. I'm not coming back. So I'm a 3-day weekend guy. So I learned that this holiday.
3's enough. Connor was traveling. Connor was, you just had an extended weekend. Still feel like a weekend until yesterday till you got home.
Well, it's crazy because I was traveled yesterday. I came back yesterday and now it's Friday. So now it's the weekend again.
Oh man.
Which is
Guy's living his best life.
Awesome. But dude, Pacific time, by the way, is just the absolute worst. Like the worst time zone that exists.
Dude, you're not allowed to say that, bro.
I
guys get
Connor will take these swings.
Yeah, like those dudes get so mad about that. Like I don't even know why. Like why? Like it's just a take.
I just need one good reason why. Okay, so everyone else operates on. I mean, most people operate on Eastern time. To be honest, that's even in Central time. You list things in Eastern time when you tweet things out. You put things in Eastern time. That's the standard. Sometimes maybe people mix in Central time. That's fine. Eastern time is the standard. A 9 a.m. Eastern time meeting is 6 a.m. on Pacific time. I had multiple 9 a.m. Central time meetings at 7 a.m. Like I don't have any kids, yet. Like I can wake up when I want, this is I work at 9 a.m. or 8:30 or 8. So that means I had to wake up early. I had to wake up at 6 a.m. But then I'm still working at 2:33. Everyone's like, you know what? I'm done because it's 5 o'clock, at Central time. They're already done, which I don't, again, that's fine. But I don't know. Pacific time, I was just pissed off. The game started way too early, like a 5:30 game. I haven't even dinner yet. What are we doing here? This is it's over by the only good part about Pacific time is that games end early enough so that you don't that's it. That is the only.
That is nice though. You get the whole rest of the night.
All right, here's the opposite side. I want games on when I go to bed. I want them on. I don't want to get to a point where just wait. So the night's over. There is no West Coast game because I'm here. Do you know what I mean? That was the part I struggled with the most. I was like, what's the 10 o'clock game? You're like, oh shit, I'm at it's only 7. It's I'm not the big, but you know what I'm saying? So it ends all right, so Sunday Night Football, that ends at 8. Now what am I supposed to bet on? You know, I get the whole night that I'm used to having something going on, while I'm just doing whatever I'm doing. And so that was rough, man. It was rough.
That's fair. As a former East time zone guy who's now been, Central for the last 20 plus years, I will say Central's kind of perfect because it's not, you get the noon start, you get those the late games. It's kind of what you're talking about, Slop, but it's also not we're not usually chasing into midnight or 1 o'clock, which you do have that occasionally in the East, right?
That's what makes me an extreme guy, I think, because I'm more give me the late ones. But I know what you're saying. The Central's more in the middle, so obviously the word, but it's more in the middle. Kind of gets the best of both worlds there. Gets it early enough, ends early enough, but still late enough. Nah, if game's still on at 2 o'clock in the morning, so be it.
That's fair.
Jeff's got a good comment here. Pacific time is awesome. Games end early enough to still get to the strip club at a reasonable hour. You had me in the first half there, Jeff. I was like, oh, maybe he's gonna have something to say something reasonable. Does not say anything.
No, here's the thing with Jeff. He was already at the strip club.
That's
so it doesn't matter. He goes on
was going to pick up his mom from work.
The skank shift. You know what I'm saying? He'll show up on two. I had a buddy, Bill, that used to call me to try and get me to come hang out. And I could tell, because I had caller ID, but it would be Dancers Royale. And I'm like, dude, it's Tuesday afternoon. And this guy's calling. They got dollar beers at Dance Royale wanting to hang out. We're doing there's pregnant chicks working there. It was crazy, dude. It was terrible. So don't go in the afternoon. But that's where Jeff goes. He's already there.
He's already there. He goes for the lunch buffet.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, how
then comes back for the happy
I've
hour.
never understood the eating. That's the last thing on my mind.
I have not done that. I don't know. I mean, I've heard that there are some like buffets that are like legit have good food, but I don't know if I could really. Yeah,
Not the mindset. You know what I mean? Like I didn't.
Yeah, I'm not in a strip club to eat.
Yeah. Jeff is wild. Yeah, Jeff's wild.
Yeah, Jeff is.
Get a little blood on you, Jeff.
Those on the screen. That's that's rough. Good trivia question here, though. What was it from? What is the only state that is in Pacific time that doesn't border the Pacific Ocean? It's got to be like Montana
Nevada,
or Idaho,
right?
No, it's Idaho.
Idaho, right?
I'm pretty sure it's Idaho.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's got to be one of those.
Not?
Feel good about that.
All right, we'll post the answer because we don't know it. We didn't look it up, obviously. So
yeah, it's Nevada. That's
Nevada.
What
I think I know too. I want you to check your sources here, Jonathan.
Yeah.
I thought they were Mountain Time. Are they Pacific time?
They say the East Coast has a bias, and they're probably right because I don't even know what states are West Coast.
Let's check that. Let's check the facts here. Let's fact check this.
Yeah, it is almost all in Pacific time. All right, Jeff wins, or Jonathan wins.
Well, Jonathan never wins. I think Idaho's in there. We'll check it. Check it after the show. It's bogus. Anyway, good to be back. Slop, big news. I tagged you in this. The Economist released their word of the year. It's slop.
Oh, really?
It's a big deal.
I didn't see that. Did you tag me today?
I tagged you, I think yesterday.
Tag me?
Yeah, the Economist comes out every year with the word
on my phone. I get in trouble for it too.
You know what I noticed? I think with the chat update too, it's weird. Like DMs, like I'll get a DM that shows like laptop that doesn't show on my phone. I'm not quite sure. Slop word of the year according to the Economist.
The Economist. I'm on there. They have 25 million followers, dude.
Yeah, big deal.
That's kind of a lot.
So big for you.
I want to find it.
I'll send it to you.
Wow.
But yes, slop word of the year.
That is awesome, man. I feel seen.
It feels like you just won like Time Person of the Year, right? Like
basically.
Basically, it's like the same thing.
Yeah, you don't have to read the fine print about what they're actually talking about.
No,
just in general.
headline guy. Life's more fun when you just read the headlines. Like that's true. You know what I'm saying? I run into problems when I talk to people that read the whole article. I just don't get along with them.
It's I mean, headlines never lie, Well,
I want more sensational, and like they're like all about like all the facts, and it's like, we don't need all of them.
Yeah, not even the same guy, right? Like headline writers are not the guy that wrote the article. It's always
100%, exactly.
So, anyway, let's jump into some props. Week 14. Can't believe we are moving this far along into December at this point. Check out SharpStack free 7-day trial. Use promo code HOLIDAY at 44.com/plans if you want to subscribe and take advantage of that after the fact. Everything on the site's currently discounted. You want to get our picks plan as well. That's discounted for you as well. If you have questions, let us know. Move the line wherever you listen to podcasts. Subscribe, like, all those different things. Come back on Monday. Connor and I will change up the Monday format this year. First of all, moved it to Mondays. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a good listen if you haven't. We're kind of just free flowing, talking ball, talking about the next week's games, talking about a little bit of takeaways of what we saw previously, markets, awards, all that stuff. Check that out on Mondays at 3 p.m. Eastern. But Connor, floor is yours. Let's get it started. Week 14, first play for you, my friend.
Yeah, we do have a joint over coming up, which we will release later.
Ooh,
joint over.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. Two of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so I'm gonna go with an under though. Gotta keep the wet blanket over that first. I'm gonna go with Baker Mayfield under 30.5 pass attempts here. So Mayfield and the Bucs the last 3 weeks scaled down their pass rate over expectation dramatically. Negative 6.6% rate. That's 29th. 28 or fewer pass attempts for Mayfield in all three of those games. Now he was obviously dinged up a little bit, but their O-line is healthier. He's a little bit healthier, but they also got Bucky Irving back. I think that matters a ton for their running game and sustaining that. They did not get Mike Evans back. They did not get Jalen McMillan back. So receiving group, obviously still good with Chris Godwin kind of rounding back into a full role and then Emeka Egbuka. But the last time they played the Saints without, most of those guys, 24 pass attempts for Mayfield, negative 3.5% pass rate over expectation, 8.5-point favorites. And Saints have allowed 3 quarterbacks to have 30+ pass attempts against them just because they just can't do a lot, and they don't score, and they allow teams to run a lot frequently on them. Not like a lot of yards, so I'm not super interested in Bucky, but just frequently. So I think that we see the Bucs just basically ground and pound the entire game, keep Mayfield chilling on the sideline most of the time. So 30.5, I think, is a pretty interesting look here on attempts.
It is. This is the most Connor Noonan situation because I have, basically the inverse of that play, which has, really nice correlation to that. So I will say, because I like my play quite a bit, that I very much like your play as well. I think they fit nicely. So Slop, any thoughts here? You did say under, but I guess would you consider betting over 30.5 attempts for Baker?
No, I wouldn't. I'll be honest. I turned off the volume when I heard under. So
yeah, you're reading the Economist article that I sent you.
Yeah, I was looking at the Economist article. That's a great article, by the way.
Yeah. Congrats again.
Yeah, no, I couldn't imagine that. I mean, he's throwing the ball all the time. I wouldn't take the over. That helps. Like, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, this is now, though. So it's funny. I think there's been 3 times where I've taken a pass attempt under on like a 7 to 15 point favorite, and they just like lose outright by 10. So
yeah,
here's the hoping that doesn't happen. It's like those are the only, like, I was actually looking at my pass attempt record on the year, and I'm profitable on pass attempts, which doesn't feel like it, because it feels like I just keep getting burned on these like the Lions 10-point favorites against some team, and they just lose they just get absolutely smoked. So Jared Goff throws the ball 40 times. I think that's the only risk here, is like the Saints just like absolutely murder, the Bucs, and then Baker's going to throw it 40 times for sure. But yeah, I don't think that's the most likely here.
Yeah, I agree. I actually was trying to lean into this market even more, because like I spend a bunch of time like trying to do play projections for to build out tackle props. And then I think it's just an easy transition to look at teams, neutral run rate or pass rate. And I think it's something that I'm kind of already organically doing the work in. And I'm like, well, let's start doing that a little bit more. I gave out Jacoby Brissett over 37.5 attempts on Slop Show today. Like that one. And I'm going to continue to swim in that market a little bit.
That's a sharp market, though. The reason I say that is because on those ARB tools, right? So when those lines come out on those ARB tools, in order for there to be an arbitrage situation, there has to be one like super EV side, or else it wouldn't work. You know what I mean? Right. And the idea that there would be means that there are definitely, like people that are in that market. Those are the people betting that market. So I would think, we should do more pass attempts. Write that down, Connor.
Pass-ups. The problem is you can't add them to parlays on FanDuel.
I know.
That's why.
DraftKings, though.
Yeah, right. Yep. You can't do it on DraftKings.
Early in the week, though, you'll see like just discrepancies, and then the market kind of comes together. But there's generally a sore thumb. I'm not going to say which book it is, but there's a sore thumb a lot. It's always that one, and that's the one you take. You just take that one. You don't take the other side and just call it a day, because that's probably going to move. But yeah,
it's also one of the first markets I feel like that's posted for the week, where you pretty much get all the teams. It feels like it's one of the early markets. If you can, spread out some of the crap books and just kind of pick your spots and get if you need to bet partial units at 3-4 different books to get a little bit down early in the week at a bad number. Something I'm, trying to do a little bit more. And I think it makes some sense, and kind of like Connor, tracking that and having a lot of success with it. So Slop, first play for you, week 14. What do you got, my friend?
All right, so I only got 2 plays, but it's really 1 play. But I'm going to give it out. You'll see what I mean. I'm going to go James Cook, 15+ receiving yards, plus 108. That's at FanDuel. That's the best line available. You can get minus 102 at NoVig. Shout out NoVig. I love you guys. And DraftKings is at minus 104. So obviously you don't want to go there. The Bengals have allowed a running back to do this every single game they play this year. It just is what happens. It's basically like the bread coming out to you when you go out to eat. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. It. You didn't ask for it. It's just that comes with the experience of a Bengals game. Cook has been more involved, and I know people are gonna say that it was Kincaid. That's why he's been more involved in the pass game. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's not. I don't think so, because this goes back to before Kincaid went out. But Cook's done this in like 4 straight games, and he had 11 against the Chiefs. I think they want to get him the ball. I think they have to get him the ball. I think he's going to be able to run against the Bengals, but I think the Bengals are going to be able to push them. Like, they didn't look that bad against the Ravens. I mean, for a team that just beat the crap out of somebody, they looked pretty good, So, like, with Burrow, I mean, they're a real team. They get T. Higgins back. They should have the firepower to actually maybe play this game from ahead. If that happens, it's guaranteed to happen. But even so, I don't think we need like a trailing game script from Buffalo for this to happen. I think that Cook will be involved again in the pass game. Like I said, he's done this in 3 out of the last 4. He had 13 against Houston. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
But 33 last game, 66 against the Bucs, 24 against Miami. Dude, we're looking in my mental simulations that I did. A lot of them had him taking a 40-yard screen pass early in the game. So
you were running the brain sims.
How many brain sims did you run?
2,500 is generally my my floor, but sometimes I had a little more time and I'll do even more. But
you had a 4-day weekend. It probably didn't have the line yet, so you probably had to run the sims. Okay,
they were kind of the mental simulations were down over the weekend. Trust me. Not a lot was produced by my brain this weekend.
Yeah, they did do this a little bit last year too when we got into December and then into like the playoffs. So they started to incorporate Cook a little bit more in the passing game. So I think it also just kind of the time of the year, and they are in a situation out that they have to fight for a playoff spot, but seeding, trying to chase down the Patriots for the division. I do think we're in kind of a situation where it's all hands on deck for Buffalo for sure. So Connor, anything to add to Slop's thoughts here on Cook?
Not too much. I mean, I like the look. I think this game could be super fun. I think there's also like a downside outcome where both teams just run the ball a ton, which would be hopefully it would be very boring. But I think at some point I don't know if it's going to be the last like 5 minutes or maybe the entire like second half where one team gets up by like 7 to 10 points and the other team just like absolutely unloads and starts passing the ball. So whenever that happens, hopefully as early as possible, that would be awesome to see. Kind of just like a back and forth affair more so than just like both teams pounding into each other. So, and the Cook number is so low. I mean, this is like, he's so explosive. It's like one catch and you can get there easily.
One catch. Here's the thing. I think the Bengals can win this game.
Oh yeah.
I think minus 2.5 at like plus 265 is not a bad look. Like that's not crazy in my opinion. Again, it's plus 265. So like take that with a grain of salt. But I mean, at the same time, like they're different with Burrow, man. Like, he's good. He's very good. People forget that.
Slop, you just got to go next level. If you think they're going to win this game, you just take 9-1 to win the division.
Yeah, that's a valid point.
They have the Cardinals, Dolphins, Dolphins, Browns.
That's how I roll.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cardinals, I like the look. That's what the Galaxy Brain guys do. I didn't get a Galaxy Brain when I was born.
Typically you though. You like the plus money, why mess around with the binary number? I
love it. Yeah, but then I gotta wait too. Now I'm waiting for shit to happen. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather just look. They covered the 2.5.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't hate it. There's definitely a path. Like if the Steelers and Ravens split these little matchups here in the next couple of weeks, and since he wins out, they'll have the tiebreaker on both those teams too. So kind of wild that we're here. All right. I'm going to shoot my play that coincides with Connor's. I want to continue to stay in this pass attempt market, and I'm going to go the other side. I'm going to go Tyler Shough over 32.5 passing attempts. Builder, FanDuel, MGM, Hard Rock, Rivers, 33.5 is already out there. A little bit too. Caesars, DK, the score. Welcome to the States here, I guess. But we've kind of had this, like, this has always kind of been Kellen Moore's MO as a play caller, and kind of been more of the same since he's been a head coach. Saints lead the league in pace, second no huddle rate, and they're 6th in overall pass rate. The only thing is they're 30th in time of possession. So that's part of the problem is they just kind of suck. But it's really impressive to be 10th in total plays when you're 30th in time of possession. That's what the Saints have managed to do this year. It tells us their pace. Now we have this for like, I don't know, it's like the 6th year, basically since Vita Vea has been in the league, I guess. Like teams skew pass heavy against the Bucs. Every year they're top 5. Right now they're 2nd in opposing team pass rate over expectation against. The first time these teams matched up, Connor referenced it a little bit. This was the game that Tyler Shough replaced Spencer Rattler at halftime. Shough finished with 30 attempts. He just played the second half. We had 21 attempts from Rattler. So the entire team had 51 pass attempts the first time these two teams played. They only had the ball for 27 minutes. So they lost the time of possession handily. They just came out with a massive pass heavy game script. They're going to do it again. 32.5 is the absolute banger. So if you can find a book that can give you alts on this, I think we can see 34.5, 35.5 is a playable number here for sure on Tyler Shough. So it fits again with Connor. Again, we're maybe a little over correlated if you're tailing both, but I think you're probably in a pretty good spot. Connor, anything to add to that?
No, I like it. I was actually looking at this too. And just because everything that you mentioned, basically, I was looking at it, ultimately decided to go with Baker under, like you said, just how we formulate our plays. But I like it. I think it's a good one.
Slop, anything you got here on Tyler Shough? Just such a weird name. I feel like my mouth's quitting in the middle of it. Like Shough, like that's it.
Yeah. No, I gotta be honest with you, man. I'm kind of watching golf right now. I got Scheffler. I got him 6.5 birdies or better in round 2. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 3 holes left. And I think I can get it.
I think because he's unbelievable.
All right. So I had no chance like a minute ago when we started the show, and then he birdied 14 and then eagled 15. I think he might just keep going. Like he would have had to get like 1, 2, 3. He would have to get like 4 or 5 holes to finish. But like he's kind of like doing it. But yeah, I'm with you on Shough. Yeah, I think that name.
I appreciate you coming back there. So so far today, the 17th and 18th are both playing almost a half stroke under par.
Okay.
So those are birdie holes. 17th a par 3. 18th is a very scoreable par 4. Yeah.
I don't think he did it yesterday. I think he was he freaking bogeyed 18 yesterday.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just think, I don't know. I saw plus 110. You know how I get, man. I was like, dude, plus 110. I was like, I mean, he's in the Bahamas, dude. Like, this isn't even like a real course.
It's actually not even a real PGA Tour event, but he's won it the last 2 years.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Second the other 2 years.
Like a course, like he could probably birdie every hole if you wanted to. Like, this isn't a real course. It's kind of windy down there, but we're talking Scotty here. It's not some bullshit guy, you know.
It's Tiger's course. This is it's a resort course. So, hacks like Jeff can go out there and kick it around.
Exactly. I just get hammered and still like turn in like a decent number.
Actually, I think Jeff's
what they do sober on these courses, like pros, like sober, they're probably pretty good.
Pros tend to play sober.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I always thought if I was on the bowling tour, I'd drink during the, you know what I'm saying, during the tournament. Let's get a bucket. Like, what are they gonna do?
You know, probably better.
Because those guys get waters and stuff instead of like sitting there in the circle, like rubbing your ball down or whatever. I'd just be like at a high top right next to it, just with a bucket.
No, Jeff, I walked it back. I don't know about your game, but I've seen you talk about golf. I'm interested, but
that thing's out the strip club in the middle of the day. Right? I don't play golf against guys like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I can play a little bit
time on his hands.
Yeah, I can play a little bit, Jeff, but that's hopefully we get to play someday. I look forward to it. Right, Connor, back to you, buddy.
That would be something. Going with another under here, one that I think Slop is actually going to like absolutely hate, but I got to talk him into it. So it's already an under. I'm fading one of the best running backs in the league on his rushing yards. Bijan Robinson under 66.5 rushing yards.
This is amazing today. It's an amazing day.
I know this is an absolute wild take here. And I think I'm on the same page as Noonan potentially on, inverse here. But so Bijan is like obviously crushed this entire season. But if you look at who he's played, most of it's come against just the worst run defenses in the league, basically. He's played against 2 top 10 run defenses in DVOA, Tampa Bay and Miami, which crazy Miami's there, but they are. Bijan is combined for 49 rushing yards on 21 carries in those games. In 2 games. And if we saw, remember, actually, one of those games was with Kirk Cousins. It was the Miami game, I believe. They just couldn't move the ball. They couldn't run the ball. They couldn't move the ball. And now they play Seattle. Seattle's number 1 in DVOA. They've allowed 2 running backs only all season to go over 66 rushing yards. They're 7-point favorites. Like, there's a lot of different ways this fails. Like, we've seen the Falcons just fall behind. They're like, all right, well, guess we got to throw the ball with Kirk like 40 times and like for a 5-yard ADOT, which are mostly going to probably Bijan Robinson because no Drake London, which I actually think hurts like his rushing output. Like, I think he might catch, I don't even know, 10, 15 balls even. Like, this could be a crazy output game for Bijan in the receiving game, but rushing game, I don't think so. So it looks like Noonan's on the same page here on the receiving side here.
I like it. I mean, I like your handicap. It's a play that I would never make because I'd be like just terrified.
Awesome,
yeah, because he's awesome.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Just like never play for me. But I like the angle. And Slop, I'm going to jump you. I'm going to take my next one here. I'm playing Bijan Robinson over 35.5 receiving yards. This is great. Our plays are just, interlocking today.
Parlay it.
You can, I mean, you can.
I wonder, any negative correlation boost? Like, do they give us anything? I mean, it's not negatively correlated. I don't think, right? Like,
you might think it is. Like, I don't know. Like in the algorithm might.
Who can we trick? Did you see some people were blasting Caesar's algorithm, by the way, like in October or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they just kept adding plays, like they broke their algorithm. Anyways, keep going, Noonan. Sorry, I'll keep adding, see if we can see if this works.
See if we can find it. Look, I really hesitant. I don't even really try to look at the market, to be honest, anymore, because it's just such like a weak spot. Because I feel like running back receiving yard props are just very easy to tell yourself a story and handicap them well, and like it's wonky. I think you should probably take alts, but and Connor and I agreed. We were talking earlier, like there's just Bijan, Gibbs, CMC, HN. I think those guys are just kind of different because of the way that they're used, and even last game without Drake London, Bijan lined up at receiver 12 times. He had 10 slot snaps and then literally out wide twice. So like they really just trying to get him the ball any way that they can. And because of Connor's handicap on the rushing, I think they're not going to have a lot of success running the ball. They have to be a little bit more creative and throw him the ball. A couple of things that work in the favor here as well. Seattle plays the second most zone in the league. They have been really susceptible all season. It's kind of one of the only weaknesses of the defense is 2 pass catching running backs. They are top 4 in targets, yards, receptions allowed. And then we have some pretty I think sizable, noteworthy splits in terms of how Bijan's involved when the team plays zone and plays man. His target rate is double against zone, and his yards per route run more than double against zone. And that's what we have here. Again, Seattle's playing zone at the second highest rate. So 35.5, I think you could take alts, but I think this play is a really good look. And again, pigeonholing yourself with how you expect Bijan to play. But I think we have a couple of good looks. Slop, any thoughts on Bijan?
Seattle gives it up to the running back in the receiving game.
Yeah.
I mean, they just do. That's what they do. 4th most yards. I mean, no big deal. The 4th most yards. I think 476 on the side. I don't know.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of yards. They're almost in the 500 club. There's only 3 teams in the 500 club, and one of those teams is Cincinnati Bengals, and that'll take us to my next play.
Let's go.
It's James Cook receptions. I told you I had one play, but it's 2 plays.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
3+ receptions is plus 172. That's a joke. He's done this in 4 straight weeks. He's been targeted. The Bengals give it up in the receiving game. I think they are, let me see, 5th most, 6th most, 62 receptions from running backs. I mean, look, that's just where you can get James Cook going. I know you can get him going on the ground. Don't get me wrong, I know, but I do think that he is a big part of their offense. Hopefully Kincaid doesn't play. I know he's questionable, but I don't know. First game back from injury. Does he play a full share? I don't know. Because I think there might have been something to that whole, he's gone, so maybe Cook's more involved in the receiving game. But, I mean, if you go back to the Miami game, I think that's the one they lost, right? But he caught 5 balls that day. 3 the next time against Tampa, 3 against Houston, 3 against Pittsburgh. Dude, he's getting 3. It's plus 172. That's what got me. So don't really focus on 3+. Focus on the plus 172 part. Like, again, I think the Bengals can beat these dudes. If they play this game from ahead, this is definitely happening.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't hate it. I mean, plays well. Are we going to be able to parlay receptions, yards, and then both ends of Bijan, Connor? Have you been able to have any luck?
The both ends of Bijan did not work. It actually docked us a little bit. So it gave us plus 220 on over receiving under receptions, or over receiving under rushing, which is not great. You'd think you'd get at least a little bit of at least standard, like I would think that I would get like, I don't know, like standard on minus 110 2-leg parlay is like, I think it's like plus 260, 270, something like that. Like, obviously depends on what book you're using. Like,
what a bunch of degenerates, bro. Every one of us said plus 260.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the old school days, remember, you used to like, you used to have a parlay calculator. You remember that?
Yeah, it was right here. Yeah. That's why when I first started seeing like prize picks and shit, I was like, wait a minute, that ain't right. You know what I mean? So I was like, wait, $100, I get 200. Like, wait, what? Like, it pays 300. Like, no, it only pays 200 because they give you a stake back. Like, wait, that's like, where's the rest of it? The other $60.
Yeah, the rest of it goes into the valuation of the company. I'm not quite sure if you saw.
Hey, hats off to those guys, man.
That's amazing.
You gotta be a bad man to be able to come up with the idea of making a parlay book, calling it DFS, get it legal, and then getting people to play it. Like, hats off. That is awesome.
Yeah, getting it available in states that didn't have legalized sports betting yet.
Not sports betting. That's my favorite part. Like imagine walking into the office, like into like the meeting or whatever it was, and be like, all right, this isn't sports betting, and then like literally describing sports betting at your app, but it's like staying with it though and never stopping. That's why they say you never quit. Don't ever quit. Don't ever give up. Just keep saying, yeah, it's not sports betting. So then whenever they say, yeah, but it is sports betting, just be like, yeah, no, it's not. And then after a while, they'll stop arguing with you and just be like, yeah, all right, here you go. Your price picks now. You're illegal. Awesome.
Yeah. I would like to hear your statement too. You brought up your friends at Novig. I think you have like a deal with them and stuff, but would love to hear your statement on the Novig controversy.
I think they messed up, and I think they realized that, and they just were like, hey, we got to pay this guy.
Yeah, I applaud them for fixing it. Like, I think that
yeah,
they like a lot of these books just like keep digging themselves like in a deeper hole, or like, like they just create more problems with their PR. I think at first they did, and we're like, I mean, I thought the Novig CEO's guy thing was fine. I don't know. It was whatever. It was just a big old word soup of apology. But
Big Buck Hunter?
What?
Big Buck Hunter?
Yeah, Big Buck Hunter. Yeah.
He was great on the spaces. The video is just what you expect, but yeah.
Yeah, it was just a big corporate bowl of word soup to make sure that they covered themselves. But they took care of it. Like, honestly, shout out to them for doing that. Also, like, I think I always think it's interesting when people can break like SGP algorithms and find unique pricing stuff. Like, I mean, I just think that onus is like very much on the book to find it. And then if you do find it, you can cancel a play, but there's like a time limit within when you can cancel that. Like, it's like,
can't do it 2 days later, bro.
Yeah, right.
Like, I think that was the worst part. Like, the canceling it, I really don't care about that. Like, if you cancel it before the game starts, or even like in the first quarter or something, like very early on, that's all I'm saying. Very early on, whatever. Because if you're Novig, you have the smartest people in that world playing at your place, right?
Totally.
So now you start offering them. Well, they just understand at a different level. I'm not gonna like. They probably are the smartest, but like that's probably the wrong way to say that. But yeah, they think about this game that we play at a high level. They're very good, right? So now you give them access to SGPs that you don't actually, do yourself. They're gonna find something, dude. These guys they're very, very smart. They're very savvy, and they're gonna find something. So they're gonna find it. So I don't know. You can't cancel them 2 days later, though. You know what I mean? Like, you have to expect they're gonna find it, and you got to figure out a way to patch it. But you cannot go cancel 2 days later. I think they realize that.
you can't cancel it after like they withdrew or like played something else, and then they have a negative 130K balance. Which, first off, I don't even think you're going to get your money back in that instance.
Yeah, it's like, all right, so I guess I'm done at that place.
What are they just going to like be forced to deposit another 100? Deposit it back? Like that's not happening. So
I think they just were like, oh shit, this happened. I don't know what to do. Did something, and then was like, wait, that wasn't good. You know what I mean? Like so. I think it's a learning process for all of them, and I really do think that this might be the best time to play there because they're probably going to be overcompensate any other time when there's, you know what I'm trying to say? Like they're that's probably not going to ever happen again. Like it won't even be close to that. Because that was like D-Day for that was a very bad day for them on Twitter.
Oh
and
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was so you don't want to repeat that. And I honestly don't think they will. I like those guys. Like I haven't been there a long time. I think they're just very smart. I'm a big exchange guy, so I'll side with them. Like I think peer-to-peer is the future.
I think that the way they get around parlays is wild too. So they have like these market makers that quote market makers. Some of them are legit. Like some people have outsourced it to legit companies. Some people like Shough have like APIs that you can download and sometimes get access to, which is still a little shady. Like you really kind of can't take everything, but like you kind of can. They say you can, you can't. But like, I think the Novigs had their market maker was like internal from my understanding. So like it wasn't not internal, don't quote me on that, but like somehow connected to them. And so that's why they're able to like void it. So I just wonder if it's like, if they had an external one or like someone in the future has an external market maker, like, are they then allowed to void that because the market maker doesn't want that action anymore? It just creates like a whole new open, box of opportunities of problems. So I don't know. Interested to see how it happens. I will say, I think that because like whenever there's uncertainty, that means that there's like significantly more money to be made. So like all this gray area stuff, like spend time learning how to like break SGB algorithms and win money when no one else does. Like it's an awesome time. So
great time to be alive.
Yeah, it is.
And I mean, like I said, like you had to know if you're them, you had to know that one of these guys is going to find something because that's what they've got, just smart people playing there. Like that's generally your top level thinkers, the dogs, the top level thinkers are playing at these exchanges. So, yep, that's what I think. Like I said, they fixed it. So,
yeah,
I would say it's time to move on.
Yeah, it's good for them. I mean, it's the right thing. Figure it out. Get ahead of it. It's good. It's good PR after bad PR, I guess. Like you landed the plane, took you a little bit, but no, good for them. And
costly mistake too. I think it wasn't like $130,000. Isn't that what they paid out? Something like that.
Like that's what I'm saying. They probably saw it, was like, oh shit, this guy won that, and then just used it to win so much more. You're like, like that had to be like, to find that had to suck, like on their part. But at the same time, like I think that 2 days later is crazy, and I think they came to that conclusion too.
Yep. Yeah. 100%.
All right. Jeff wants to line us at Novig with our golf match.
We'll see if we can get that lined up for you, Jeff.
What's Jeff's handicap? What do you think?
I think Jeff's good. I'm pretty sure Jeff's good. I remember he used to
in golf or just in life.
Well, I think he's better at golf than he is at life.
I'd say if you're good at golf, you probably did something good in life. I don't know, man. All right, hey, speaking of golf, we need Scheffler to go 2 straight. He got a 6 on 16.
Well, it doesn't matter though. You just need birdies, right?
Yeah,
or do you need to score?
Yeah, I don't care about what I'm saying, but like he wrecked that hole, so he's got to get 17 and 18.
16 was playing as one of the harder holes of the day. It was playing over par actually. So
beer cart girls out there kind of distracting them probably.
Yeah.
It's a resort course, man. Like, what?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
All right, buddy, you gotta get out of here.
Final play. We got a joint play. Connor and I. Connor.
One.
Yeah, one more play.
No, another joint play.
Another joint. Pass play. I think is the rules here, but we're gonna play Tyler Warren over 51.5 receiving yards. Widely available. Actually, I think even more widely available than it was even earlier. Actually, Fanatics or Rivers, you can get a 50.5. Looks like MGM, Hard Rock are out to 52, but widely available. Caesars, even FanDuel, DraftKings, everywhere, 51.5. Again, another situation where we have a team that's been kind of gashed to the position this season. The Jaguars have been giving it up to the tight end. And we have another situation from a man zone split situation where Tyler Warren's a completely different player. A couple of bad games the last few times out. Only good game in the last month was against Atlanta, who plays zone in a top 10 rate. He caught 8 of 10 targets for 99. If you look on the season, his catch rate against man is 50%. Catch rate against zone is 83.5. His yards per route run, more than double. Everything has kind of been funneling to the tight end and him when we get these matchups. So he could play over 4.5 receptions juiced out, but I like the yards because he's got some big playability. Connor, anything to add here on our board, Tyler Warren?
Yeah, the only other thing I would like to add too is I actually almost was debating between Daniel Jones or Tyler Warren because I think Daniel Jones' stuff is a little bit discounted after the injury last week. And he's ran into a couple tough matchups. Now, again, great matchup here. Also, the Colts use play action at a super high rate. Warren leads the team, 27% target share on play action passes, 4.35 yards per route running on play action. And Jacksonville, has not done great against play action so far this season. Generally been super susceptible to that. I think it's part of the reason they've been so bad against tight ends. So it's great matchup here. I just think that the line on even if for some reason or if they go up by a ton and run the ball 30 times with Jonathan Taylor, which obviously would totally nuke any chances of Daniel Jones going over his passing yards. I don't think that's the case for Tyler Warren, who can get there in 2 or 3 catches. Now, if the game's back and forth, Tyler Warren can end up at 80 yards, 100 yards fairly easily, I think, in this spot. So we're getting a discount here after, kind of some slower, fine weeks. I think this could be his massive explosion week, to be honest here. So I think I'm taking some alts as well.
Yeah. And you have recently Eric Murray starting safety for the Jags on IR. And then this week, it looks like their other starting safety, Andrew Ringard, is probably out as well. So we're going to be dealing with safety 3 and safety 4 in the Jaguars secondary. So just another feather in the cap of Tyler Warren this week. So should we be sprinkling offensive rookie of the year in there a little bit? 6,
yeah.
Why not?
We got odds right now? 16-1.
No, I don't know. I feel like it's been 7 forever.
6-1. Okay, 7-1. Okay, I thought you said 16. I was like, whoa, that
Yeah.
changed. I was looking through some of my tickets. We got that Dak Prescott to lead the league in passing at 12-1. That is cooking right now. But I do have I saw the Tyler Warren one as well, and I was like, man, it'd be great to kind of escalate things here this week. Yeah, plus 550, plus 600. He needs 1 or maybe 2 or 3 just massive games down the stretch, and then he's, I think, in a really good spot.
This would be a big one because the game matters so much for them, right? So even though it's not a prime time game, it's just one of the noon games on Sunday or 1 p.m. Eastern games on Sunday.
Right.
Sorry, clarify.
1 p.m.
But yeah, this would be a big spot for him just in terms of the overall perception. And, Ibuka's fallen back to the pack a little bit. Jackson Dart's been, so there's some of the stuff around him that's moved ahead of him is not really running away and hiding. So Tyler Warren, it's a good tight end game, I think, actually. If you are in the, same game tight end parlays, I think you can go on the other side of that one too. So Slop, anything to add on Tyler Warren? You've been big tight end guy since at least 95, 96.
Yep. Probably before that, I'd say, I don't know, late 80s, early 90s.
Okay. Look at you.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I'm into Tyler Warren. I'm a big believer in the zone man splits, especially for just certain guys, and he's one of those guys. So
yeah. Right. I mean, when you see the target rate double, catch rate double, yards per route rate double, that to me feels actionable. You're not just kind of swimming in the margins of where those things can be small sample theater. That's pretty sizable to me. So worth, I think, exploiting. And again, when you look at the game logs, I'm like, oh, he's been quiet. And then I looked at the teams. I'm like, oh yeah, those are fairly man-heavy teams in relation to what we're going to see for Jacksonville. So
100%. Scotty's got a 20-foot putt here at 17, so we got a shot.
Okay.
Put it 176 yards, and it's 20 away from the. I think he can hit. He's a 20-foot putt guy, right?
Easy 20-foot putter.
Yeah.
That's the gimme range actually for him, honestly. Most people just give it to him. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the bird? What kind of grass you think's there? I didn't look into that for this handicap.
Yeah. It's Bermuda.
It's got to be Bermuda, right?
Yeah, it's Bermuda. It's a resort course though, so it's not natural. They definitely are laying that stuff but still probably laid Bermuda.
He's like a nice report.
Yeah.
Steve brought up resort courses have top tier beer car girls. Slop on it per usual.
Yeah, no, that's the first thing like you think about. Like, how good of a resort are we talking here? There's a great way to judge that. Just saying.
Yeah.
There's only one way I know of, and it works every time.
Oh, so good.
And that's all I'll say. I'm not going to go too far into that, but I think you guys know exactly. You didn't get it. Damn it, Scotty. He's definitely going to birdie this out, though. This last hole, watch, he's going to do it. I don't know what he did, but he didn't make it.
Brutal.
We were right there.
So close.
It was a hell of a sweat, though. I mean, I had a great time.
Well,
You factor all the fun I had. I feel like
I gotta rearrange. I got always trying to get a better number for Scotty at Augusta. So I have a Chiefs Super Bowl, OKC NBA championship, Scotty at the Masters parlay. I got to start to diversify that because I think the Chiefs are going to kill me here. But it was like 110-1. I'd love to roll into. Well, I guess Masters would happen before the NBA Finals, but it doesn't matter. OKC's winning the title.
Yeah,
I would just love to have Scotty at 100 at Augusta.
Yeah, no, I would feel
50.
right.
I'd feel good.
Big Scotty guy.
Yeah,
this is interesting. So we got some. Sorry, not to interrupt the golf stuff. I don't know if you guys had anything else here. Some interesting movement on
we were talking golf.
So, all right. So we've been watching Rome Odunze is out obviously this week. Luther Burden, his prop on the shitters was like 30.5. So like I'm not going to say them because I don't want to offend anyone, but there's like 2 or 3 books that just post lines and you can't really bet much on them most of the time, but sometimes you can. And so he was 30.5 there before the news. DJ Moore was 32.5. Luther Burden went up to like 45.5, 44.5. Back down now to 36.5 on FanDuel only for Luther Burden. And then DJ Moore up to 42.5, 43.5. That's about where I thought I would see him. I think the 36 on FanDuel is low. He's been like right around there anyways. And like, I think the Bears are going to try and run the ball. I think that they might have some success running the ball, but they're still going to have to pass the ball, again, a normal amount. Plus, if they fall behind, like Luther's going to go way over this. So I don't know. I think
receptions last 2 weeks have been good. The first week, not the Black Friday game, but the week before that, 2.5 was plus 118 at DraftKings.
I remember. Yep.
It ended up being 3.5. I can't remember the price, but like it was very close to even money. You're just like, wow, but he's the one you want out of those two.
I agree, and that's why like I was looking at DJ Moore and I was like, all right, well, when the news comes out, I might hit some of him, and I'm like, they don't like him. Like he doesn't look like he's even trying that hard. Like they don't design much to him outside of like maybe a couple of screens, maybe like an end around or two, but it's not like super high value. Luther Burden, meanwhile, has come on 51 yards, 27, 46, 33. That's all in like relatively low volume slates with Rome like out there. Now you're getting like a slate where, again, I think they might have to pass more. So yeah, I like the 36 and I like some alt. I think we should add him to our parlay here and might dabble on the parlay, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm down with Luther Burden.
Took as much as I could get at a couple different places at 29.5. You could have Javon Bullard, slot corner for the Packers, probably out. One of my old OG tackle guys, Nate Hobbs, might be tapped to play some slot corner for the Packers. Just been injured for the better part of the last 2+ seasons. I think he can get cooked by Luther Burden in the slot too. So another good scheme matchup with the injuries going on for Green Bay. So yeah, Burden stuff in the parlay, I'm in for sure. I think 36.5 on FanDuel is really playable for people that didn't get any of that.
Those 4+ receptions probably is the way I would love to play that.
Yeah.
Okay, you'd go receptions instead of yards?
I think so.
My only concern is volume. Like it's like same thing as like Philly. Like it's like, but he still got there at Philly. He still got there. That's what's crazy. He's like, he still did get there.
He had like 3 before, like, dude, like right after they got off the bus. It felt like, you know what I mean? Like it was literally before I even realized what was going on. He had already got the ball. So
at this point, I wouldn't be surprised to see DJ Moore traded like in the offseason or like move on some capacity.
Actually, the receptions kind of sucks, Connor. My bad. I thought we were going to get plus money. Minus 118 looks to be the best for 3.5. I don't want that.
I love I love that. Actually, never mind. That actually sucks. That's amazing.
Well, I thought we were still doing the 2.5 plus money dance with them. I was like, that. I don't know what you guys are thinking. I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, I'm just taking it right now. And I tell you, I was like, like no thought at all. I was like, I couldn't start typing quick enough. Like, there's no way. Like, they're gonna say this was a mistake.
Yeah.
Because he took Zacchaeus' job. Like, it was because of that, really. Like,
this is the other question: is Zacchaeus at now at 15.5? Probably slides in more and plays, but like Burden was more of the 1-to-1 for Zacchaeus. Maybe they run more 12. Like maybe they put like Komet and Loveland out there more. I would lean over on Zacchaeus at 15.5, but the Bears don't. I mean, they kind of just fell out of love with him after featuring him, I think, early and really like Burden. So I would not be surprised to see Burden like pretty heavily featured here. And yeah, he's so bad. Yeah, he's
a couple bad drops, I think.
Yeah.
That hurt. I don't think he's good.
Like he'll be out there. He just needs to catch like his 1 or 2 balls, and get over that number. I wonder what his reception number is. 2.5 minus 152 might still be playable. I don't know if he sees 3 targets, to be honest. All right, parlay. I got 4 in there because
real quick, uncorrelated.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like we all used to do this together.
I know.
Like I'm carrying the water for us because I think the people like the uncorrelated, and I got a couple bangers that I think you guys might like. All right. I know Connor likes this one, or might be into this one. It's the biggest price. Troy Franklin, under 3.5, 50 plus, almost 13-1 on FanDuel for under 3.5, 50 plus. Again, like what Sean Payton's doing there is just a disaster. And Franklin's ADOT over like the last 4 games is 18.5, right? So he can very well, hit a big one with some yak, catch 2-3 balls, and we're fine for almost 13-1. So like that one. This one's kind of sexy. I'm surprised. FanDuel's off market, which works perfectly. They have 4.5 receptions posted for 80 Mitchell. It's like -2 something, just crazy. But 80 Mitchell under 4.5, 70 plus is almost 9-1. That's 80 Mitchell's game.
He's
under 4.5. Yeah, I mean under 4.5, 70 plus, I think is kind of hot. That's my favorite. Again, you're offsetting the like 2 and change for that you have to lay on the receptions with the bump and uncorrelated that you're getting. I think more so than anything. So like that one quite a bit. Justin Jefferson under 5.5, 80 plus against Washington. Right, we don't have to worry about any efficiency stuff with 9. We just get him, Justin Jefferson the ball a couple times, break a bigger one, plus 860 for under 5.5, 80 plus. And then
JJ, right?
JJ to JJ. Yep.
Yeah. The quarterback. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think he could even complete 6 passes. So that's
correct. Correct.
That's
we need Justin Jefferson to be awesome.
Smart. Yeah.
Yeah. Last one, the biggest big dog of them all, Darnell Washington. Under 2.5, 30 plus is plus 840.
Just got to get him rumbling. You just got to
get him rumbling.
Get the train on the tracks, and he'll be down there for 20, 30 yards. It's just like it's the exact same thing that happens with Derrick Henry. If you stop him before he starts, he doesn't have that much power, but then he gets going. That slow ramp up, and then you can't tackle him ever.
Yeah, Jeff. I mean, Franklin is seeing a bunch of targets, but a lot of them are like just prayer yard type stuff that he has no shot to really take home. In this instance, he can catch 3 of them as long as one of them goes for 20-25. We're probably cooking based off of his ADOT. So subscribers, I'll pop that in extra plays chat because I kind of sprinkle on all 4 of them. But yeah, I think the 80 Mitchell ones is really hot. So all right, Connor, parlay.
All right, 4 legs right now. How spicy do you want to be? Like live in the plus 175 to plus 200, or do you want more?
Let's go
a little more.
Caleb Williams level, a little zesty.
All right. I was like not really sure exactly what that means initially. So all right, so we're gonna go with Tyler Warren.
Spicy, but not bland.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Tyler Warren 80 plus 280. So we start off there. Luther Burden, we're gonna go even higher. We're going to go, instead of 50, we're going to go to 60. Yeah.
That's Caleb Williams.
Yeah, you want zest? That's Caleb's going to be zesting it to Luther Burden. So
he's actually in this, yeah.
And then we're going to go James Cook, 25.
AC.
Maybe. Let's see what the number is. 20 is plus 178. 25 is plus 270. No brainer. That's plus 270 for 25. I mean, that's a first half line if I've ever seen one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're adding Bijan here.
Yep.
Bijan receiving. What is like 50? What do we want more? Do we want to do receptions, yards? What do we think? Like,
I like yards. I think he gets a bunch of targets, but it's Bijan. Where something happens in like the entire premise of running back targets and whatever, he still can get home in one catch because he's Bijan, right? So
okay. So then
he's
60
not
yards.
probably going to get home in one catch, but I like yards for
and
an explosive playmaker.
That's plus 270. So we're only at 4 legs, and we're at like 200 to 1.
It's not bad.
I mean, we're at $10 to win $2,000 almost right now. So if we had one, I don't know if you guys have any other thoughts. Those are the main ones I liked so far, but I'm open to more. Okay,
let's see here. Let's add AD Mitchell uncorrelated to that.
Oh my goodness! All right,
under 4.5, 70
under
plus.
4.5. You want to go like 50 or 60, 70? Like, what do we want to do?
Sure. I mean, his average at the target's like 19 yards.
Yeah, AD Mitchell
got to catch the ball.
Doesn't catch the ball. Yeah, just like is.
I think his normal prop is 50.
Okay, so if we do under 4.5, 60, that brings it. That's 5 to 1 alone. So we could probably do even. Well, I mean, that puts us at 1,028 to 1. So it's like 10 to win 12K.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Connor, we played. You were in on the Blake Corum release that I had today on the Thunder.
Yeah.
You want to add some like Corum 40 or?
Dude, they don't have it. I don't know why FanDuel just is. They're sitting the Corum out. They know that they're going to lose. So that's at least as far as I can find here. Like I don't know. I would love to be proven wrong.
Yeah, Michael's got a good one in the chat too. We picked off some of this stale Michael Wilson stuff before that news broke. I know it's climbed up a little bit, but again,
nothing on FanDuel for Corum. That was definitely one of my other favorites too. I think alts for Corum are good. I played some of that on, some other books, and Michael Wilson alts popped some of those at some of the shitters.
All
right.
Tony, you might hate this. You might hate this because we go so high on this, but like, there's been a shift in Miami. They're running the ball and they're running really well. They run a lot outside. The Jets really struggle against outside runs. Like this is another spot where Devon A-Chain goes for like 100.
Yeah, but his prop is like 90. 100 only gets it plus 180.
Oh. Yeah, those are tough.
It was like 76.5 on Wednesday. So I haven't looked at it today, but I saw.
I agree though. I do agree that they're going to run a bunch.
Okay.
I mean, we're at 10 to win 12K. I don't even know if we need to add anything else unless you guys got any other bangers.
That's all. Yeah, I mean, Cam Ward not to throw a touchdown feels good, but it's not.
Play Harrison Jr. anytime touchdown. Might not be available.
What did you say? Cam Ward not to throw a touchdown?
Yeah, I think he sucks.
He has not been very good.
He might actually be good at some point in the future.
We could add that. It is addable. It's plus 122, but
yeah, I don't know. I want more. The Browns.
Yeah, like they will score. Well, actually, no, I don't know if they're going to score a touchdown, but
I don't know if they're going to score a touchdown. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know that they would score a touchdown. Like,
I want to win more than that. 12K. I'm going to do 12 to win 15K on this. Ripping it. This feels right. I mean, this just feels really good. AD Mitchell under 4.5, 60 is not even bad. Like that's four for 60 is like a very normal, very normal. Yeah, starting QB not to throw a single touchdown. It's plus 122.
That's what I mean. It's like that's why I was like, damn, man. Like that's kind of offensive actually to Cam. Like if I'm Cam, I'm seeing that. I'm like, God damn, that's what you think? You know what I mean? Like, Jesus.
I mean, prove us wrong, Cam. You know,
you're actually taking money on that.
We'd love to see better football. So, like, you know,
I think, and no, in his defense, I think he's not that bad. Like, I think he might actually end up being like good. Like, he could. Like,
there's some good stuff on the tape every week.
Right
and then there's
now,
some like,
yeah, it's like yikes. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, who's the offensive coordinator? There's a lot going on there. Like, he needs better receivers. He just needs a lot.
Yeah. Offensive line is disappointing.
Bazooka for an arm though. Like when he throws you, like dude, like these guys are supposed to catch that, Cam. Like, I don't know how like you think you're gonna catch that, dude. Like it's like you are firing the ball at them.
It's throwing to a bunch of jabronis though too. It's 12, just heavy 12 with Shough and Gunnar Helm.
Gunnar Helm.
That's not a lot of other good stuff going on out there.
No.
DK and Van Jefferson is heavily involved, so it's hard to put a score on. Yeah,
it's like what are we doing? Calvin really doesn't want to play. Like he's hurt now, but like he was just like fuck this.
Yeah, it was not great. So incomplete grade for Cam Ward for year one.
Yeah, I don't think he's that bad. I'm just saying like you got the
no, I agree.
And you can't possibly think that they're gonna try to get too cute with him.
Yeah, to be fair, there wasn't a lot of good in the Drake May setup last year, but you saw enough to be like, no, that's the guy.
Yeah, no, that's very good compared. Like exactly. Like,
yeah,
he could be good. Let's just see him with like a real offense.
Yeah, setup got better, and he's now your MVP favorite. So I don't think we're gonna have Cam Ward, minus MVP numbers at this time next year. I guess I'll say so.
No.
Connor scoring the sim tonight over under 80.5. I mean, dude, that doesn't tell you all you need to know about sim scoring. I mean, I don't know. I guess I have no context, Steve, because I played a lot of golf with Connor. Maybe 80.5 is in his future. It's not in his current. So sim life, I'm not quite sure how to actually, adjust with the lack of chipping and putting that's involved.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the course. I did shoot, it was on like a super easy one. It was like 6,000 yards. I broke 80 for the first time in the sim. I shot like 77. Played my best round ever. But again, you're not putting. So like, it was awesome. But you're not putting. So like, and I can't putt. But there you go. Yes, Connor going under net. I can feel it. This is great. Yeah, sim score. No, normally I hang out in like the mid high 80s. Now I was like low 90s last year, then shooting like 100-ish, mid 90s, 100. Now I'm kind of like, it's like about 7 to 10 strokes off. So if that can translate this year on the grass, I will be in a really good spot. I'm skeptical until I see it, but sim score, it's looking good so far. Also depends what we're playing. We played some like diabolical, like, professional 5-star difficulty courses, and I'm shooting like crazy. It's like awful, terrible courses to play on. All right, never mind. I'm going over. This is 4-star out of 5 difficulty. Right.
Jeff is so offended by my, and I literally walked it back in the same breath that I called Jeff a hack. And I said, you know what? No, I think Jeff golfs. I think he's actually pretty good about it.
Yeah, he's a competitor.
Horribly offended by.
He's a competitor.
I did not hear that. I didn't answer the handicap question that Connor posed to him, but like I walked it back, buddy.
He will never forget this.
He will not forget.
He will try to play you for $10,000 every single stream from now on. Just so you know, like that's just he's a competitor. What are you gonna do?
I like that. I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it. I really do. I do.
He just likes to play golf too. So
same. Yeah. That'd probably be the problem. Is I'd get out there with Jeff and we'd just be excited that I'm probably in Florida golfing, and I'd be really excited and enjoy that. And he'd want to, rob my child of a college fund. And I'm like, just want to hang out and play some golf. Can we just hang out and play golf? But that's okay. I respect it.
It happens.
I respect it. All right. Appreciate everyone hanging out with us. Slop, where does everyone need to go? Do we have a pool to fill, or what do we got going on this week?
Yeah, the Splash pool. Go to Splash on the homepage. You're gonna see it. It's the pick'em pool. You'll see the pool. I don't think we're supposed to call it a pool either. My bad. The contest.
Okay.
The contest. Yeah.
Fill the contest.
All right. Yeah. So we need to fill that thing up. We're well on our way right now. We're having a great week with people get into it. It's $7,500 prize pool, guaranteed. So whether we fill it or not, like they're gonna pay out $7,500. So why would you not do that? If you don't have an account, promo code SLOP25. They'll give you a $25 deposit bonus plus $10 free to use in their pick'em game, which nice. I mean, free money, guys. So it is what it is. But yeah, go ahead and join that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I think I love those pools or contests. Sorry,
contests. Yeah, we should all be taking advantage of all the free deposit bonuses that we possibly can. Right. So even if you don't end up staying and playing on that site or whatever, like take advantage of free bonus plays and bonus funds and all that stuff. So then Slop Rules on Twitter. Find that. I get to hang out with him today on the Thunderdome. We gave out, I think, a 9-leg winner, right?
Oh yeah, there's no chance that thing loses. I went and I did the mental simulation after the show, and it came up every time. Every time it came up us.
Yeah.
So
people want to know about where are we at with the college plays? Do we have any?
I've decided to put those on pause. Not great. All right. I do think Georgia beats Alabama tomorrow. I know Kirby never beats Alabama, and he can't beat Kalen DeBoer, but dude, at some point Kirby's got to win. I'm a big Kirby guy, and then I think Ohio State boat races Indiana, but by boat race I mean wins by like 4 points at least. So yeah,
covers.
And maybe North Texas tonight. I mean, I think there's going to be a lot of rain in that game, and then what else do we got? There's one more I had, but I think those three are good. I can't remember the other one, so it couldn't be. Oh, Boise State. They should wreck UNLV. And I'm a UNLV guy ever since Larry Johnson and Tark the Shark, all those guys. But like I think they get run out of the building tonight in Boise.
We played both of these. I tailed Steve on these. These are his big plays of the day. So I'm in on both these. Kennesaw and JMU.
Oh, you got Boise too, Steve? Thank you. Yes. Dude,
yeah.
I think UNLV's they're a fine program. I don't think they can go play Boise State and beat them at Boise. I just don't think that can happen. We'll see. But I mean, it proved me wrong, UNLV. But yeah, I think it was like -4 though yesterday. I did -5. That's good for me. But I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't tail a single college football. I wouldn't even listen when I talk about college football if I were you guys. You know what I mean? I would not even not even listen because you can't fade it even. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do with this information. It's just not good all the way around. But yeah, that's my college football takes.
Yeah, and final thing for me, Kevin Jennings lost a must-win game. SMU lost, so they're out of the ACC championship, unfortunately. But I didn't know this. He, I think, redshirted as a freshman, so he could be back for 2026. Would love to see him in the transfer portal, maybe even, see him hit a big school.
Mm-hmm.
Could be the next. I don't know. There was like a couple other random like senior quarterbacks. Jaden Daniels transferred as senior to LSU.
Yeah,
from ASU. You never know. Could be the next big thing.
Happens all the time.
Yeah, Virginia. No.
No, he's big programs.
Yeah. I want to see him go somewhere like huge.
Yeah, like put him like Bama or something fun. Just like somewhere he could start. Yeah,
lane train, dude.
Be sick.
Be fun. All right. Appreciate everyone hanging out with us as always. Good to be back. Hopefully it's gonna make some money this week. The parlay is gonna be a good one. So make sure Connor's gonna send out a tweet. Make sure you get in on that if you weren't able to follow live. So again, appreciate everyone hanging out. Move the line wherever you listen to podcasts, 4 for 4 live on YouTube. Come back for our Monday show, 3 p.m. Eastern, talk about week 14. Take a look at week 15 for Slop and Connor. I'm Ryan. We'll see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.